Let's examine the projection of lines. First, we can start with the definition. A line can be defined as a straight, one-dimensional object that extends endlessly in both directions, and the line segment is a part of it. It's a part of a line that is bounded by two distinct endpoints. In order to draw the line on a proof of Monge, a line segment, all we need to do is to find the positions of its endpoints on the system. So we are going to do nearly exactly the same with our last two exercises. But before we start to our new exercise, I want to express the positions of different lines. They can have different positions relative to projection of planes. A line can be perpendicular to one of the projection planes. This means that the line is parallel to other two, such as this one here. We see an actual line. It is perpendicular to a vertical projection plane. So it means that this line is parallel to horizontal and profile projection planes. This is called a horizontal projecting line. The name of this line is horizontal projecting line, and in Turkish we call it uç doğrusu. Or it can be positioned like this. It can be perpendicular to the horizontal projection line plane. So we can say that it is parallel to vertical and profile projection planes, and it is called frontal projecting line. In Turkish we say it's düşey doğru. The last example can be this here. It can be perpendicular to profile projection plane. This means that it is parallel to horizontal and vertical projection planes, and it is called profile projecting line. Yer eksenine paralel doğru. This is the first group. The second option can be that these lines can be parallel to one of the projection planes and inclined to the other planes. It can be positioned like this. Here we see that this line is parallel to horizontal projection plane, but there are acute angles between the line and vertical and profile projection planes. And it is called a horizontal line, yatay doğru. If it is positioned like this, then we can say that line is parallel to vertical projection plane and is inclined to horizontal and profile projection planes. This is called a frontal line, alın doğrusu. The last example is the profile line, which is parallel to the profile projection plane and have acute angles with vertical and horizontal projection planes. In Turkish, we call it profil doğrusu. In the last group, we see that lines can be parallel to neither of projection planes. A line positioned like this, as we can see that it is positioned without any parallel or perpendicular relation with the projection planes. We call it an oblique line. Gelişi güzel doğru. We can say that the lines in these two groups, they are line of particular position. And the lines in this last group, the oblique lines, they are line of general position.